a nice easy way to back up the entire hard drive. In this case it's this Mint box here, which is a little mini computer, and we've already booted off this USB flash drive here onto this live version of Linux Mint. You can see it's live because it's got the install icon there, and the menu has live session user on it. So we're at the live desktop. We just type disks, bring up the disks utility. All you need to do this is obviously a computer you want to back up, the install media or live session of a distribution of Linux Mint 18 in this case. So there it is, we've booted off this flash drive, and a hard drive, a USB hard drive or such, to copy the image onto. And obviously that needs to have more space on it than the entire drive, because this is for restoring disks, the entire disk. So we'll just go, here's the 1 terabyte destination drive here, it's that one, and we just need to make sure it's mounted, which it is. If it wasn't mounted, we can simply hit this button here to mount and unmount. So that's, you hit it once, it goes one way, hit it again, it goes the other. So it's pretty simple. This is the drive we want to back up, the 120 gigabyte MSATA in the Mint box Mini there. And we don't want it mounted, so there's the main partition there, all my files and settings etc. on it, and we can see it's not mounted. However, the live session of Linux usually finds a swap partition in your computer on your drive that's installed, and we can see here it's active. So we just come across to this button here and see it says deactivate selected swap, so we hit that, and now down here it says not active. So we're good to go. Up to the menu up here, create disk image, and there it is. I've been through this before, so it's already pre-selected the 201 terabyte, and we'll just give it a meaningful name so we know what computer it's off. So it's off Mint box Mini, it's Perl OS 4, and there's nothing wrong with the system, so it's all good or okay. Or, you know, just something meaningful is helpful when you, especially if you accumulate a few of these files, you'll know which one you want to go back to by having a meaningful name there. Start creating, and there we go, we're good to go. So you'll see that's going to take about an hour. The little thing's spinning away over here showing us what it's doing. So this is particularly good. Let's say I want to try running this version of Linux here alongside Perl, and then I don't like it, you know, a week later, no, I want to go back. I don't have to reinstall Perl, which is, you know, as you know, is pretty easy to install Linux, but it's all your files and settings and other bits and pieces where the time goes. So yeah, I could, after this process, I could simply click the install and go through the installer and install it either, you know, dual boot or over the top, whatever I want to do. And then I've got this quick easy way to come back here to where I was before I started the video here, and that's simply go through the same procedure. Boot off your flash drive, plug in your USB drive, but up here you'd go to restore if you want to recover after you've screwed everything up. So yeah, it's particularly useful if you're, you know, distro hopping and that sort of thing. It gives you a quick way to get back to where you were, and so it backs up, you know, your bootloader, your master boot record if it's Windows, or your GRUB menu and all that. So the whole thing doesn't matter what you stuff up once you've been through this process, because you can just go back to where you were before. It creates a good little snapshot.